now it's preparing the live stream. And this is very important. As soon as it pops in, you're going to want to hit mute or make sure that it's on mute, because otherwise you'll get audio feedback. And it's really annoying. So
loads up and we'll do it.
Okay, so now if you go on to
Here,
yes, and say join meeting,
just
or start meeting.
just meeting.
Sorry, no, go to join meeting.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then I type in our ID.
Yep.
Let me go.
Which is our phone number. It's just our phone number. So 884, whatever it is.
3411, right?
435-884-3411. Yes. Join.
And then we can put our own display name. Do you just want planning and zoning or planning commission?
You can just say like Grantsville City Hall.
Okay.
Or City Hall. I mean, whatever. It's just, so anytime somebody talks here, it's going to show up as that, as their label.
Perfect. Continue. Okay, so that's getting ready. This is updating underway.
Perfect.
And I shouldn't have done that.
Always does that right when you need it.
Seriously.
Okay, and then, so now this is going to be whatever laptop you're using. And so last night I had it hooked up there. So I don't know if it has to be hooked into the HDMI. I'm not sure.
Into the HDMI, right? So if we have to, we can just do it on yours. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I was. So, because right now it's not showing anything, and then I can give. Oh, they're
recording in progress.
See, we're getting this. So.
Okay, and it says it's muted.
I tried to get Laura to sign up for the youth council here through Grantsville City. She's like, no way. I was like, just come to
Can you
the
hear us?
council meeting, you know? But
That fear. I think I saw that actually. Kids have some interesting thoughts on things. And they're all sad.
oh my God, yeah. these
Let's let some
ladies
women,
are
let's let some
like- Just-
That's
yeah,
hard.
it's copy all over.
We pushed the audio.
Things like Zoom.
Yeah.
Maybe it's instead of Zoom, they want to live stream.
I don't know about you.
Right.
You can, and you can see it all.
I don't know. what to do.
Perfect.
I don't know how to do it on YouTube,
I'm gonna go
but
ahead
I
and-
know how to do it on Facebook. I've done it perfect. I used to do it for my work.
Audrey Durant is the alternate, is online. So I can hear myself.
Sorry, tell me her name.
Audrey?
Audrey.
Aubrey.
Is it Aubrey? It's Aubrey.
Aubrey
I
Durant.
knew. Sorry. Thank you, Rhett.
Grant.
Durant.
Mine says 6:52.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll call to order the Grantsville City Planning and Zoning Commission regular meeting being held at 429 East Main Street, Grantsville, Utah, 84029. Today is January 6th, Tuesday, January 6th, 2026. And we have, oh,
Pledge of allegiance.
okay, we'll
Or
do the
roll call.
we'll open with the, yeah, I was gonna do roll call first, but we do the Pledge of Allegiance first? We'll open with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, sorry, I need a written script. We have all our current Planning and Zoning Commission members in attendance. And we have an alternate, Aubrey Durant, online, and we don't yet have Commissioner Chris Horrocks, who may join us during the meeting online. I guess we will open for the public hearings portion of it, the first public hearing. We will open, which is the consideration of the proposed master development agreement for Cloward Court subdivision located at 713 East Main Street. Is anybody here to speak on?
Not yet,
Do you,
not yet. She's the.
do you
owner.
want to present?
So she's in the-
We'll wait for you to present then. Okay, thank you. Is anybody else like to speak on the proposed master development agreement for Cloward Court subdivision? Okay, we'll close that public hearing and we will.
No one's online.
Sorry, is there anybody online?
No.
Okay, thank you. We'll close that public hearing and we will go to public hearing item B, consideration of the proposed access and maintenance easement agreement for the Cloward Court subdivision located at 713 East Main Street. Anybody would like to speak on that? Anybody
No.
online?
No one on there.
Okay, we'll close that public hearing and we will open public hearing item C, proposed conditional use permit for Kelly Price to have up to 24 chickens on her residential property located at 594 Quirk Street in the R121 zone. Is there anybody who has any comment on that item? Anybody online? Okay, you shall be. We'll close the public hearing and we'll go to agenda item number 1, the consideration of the proposed access and maintenance easement agreement for Cloward Court subdivision located at 713 East Main Street.
So what this access agreement encompasses is the private lane. It gives the city access to this private lane that was already approved, as well as access to the utilities that are within that private lane. And so that's what this portion of it covers. The MDA will cover further access, maintenance agreement, things like that. So, and then just a little back history, this was a subdivision that was approved. It's a 3 residential subdivision lots served by a private access easement extending from Main Street as part of the subdivision approval and ongoing development. Public water, sewer, and fire suppression infrastructure has been installed within the private access and utility easement there. It is outlined in the plat that it's a private utility easement and lane. This was drafted by our attorney, Jay Springer, which you guys are all familiar with. I did have Tyson look this over as well. Again, it just outlines who's responsible for the maintenance, who's responsible for repairing it, which Ms. Cloward is responsible for the maintenance of the private sewer, private water line, just giving the city access to read the meters, maintain the hydrant, and then if anything were to go awry, we could assist with maintenance.
Thank you. Staff report was really clear and consistent. I appreciate that. Gave us a lot of background and appreciate you including the call outs on the map and everything that made it easier to understand. Jason, did you have any comments about it?
I have no questions or comments.
Okay.
I don't either.
Okay, and I don't have any concerns about this either. We kind of knew that this was coming because Ms. Cloward had been before the planning and zoning previously, so I don't have any questions or concerns about this. I appreciate all the information that you've provided. Thank you.
I'm just having her unmute Aubrey, that way if she has any
Oh,
questions.
thank you. I have her written right. So we're waiting for Aubrey Durant.
She's been here.
Hello.
There you are.
Yeah,
Do you have-
I guess you can hear me okay. No, I'm good.
We can hear you now, yes.
Perfect. Yeah, no questions.
Okay, great. And Chris has not joined us yet. All right.
Is Chris on? Is Chris on? No.
Not yet. Okay. Okay, will entertain a motion on this item?
I'll make a motion to approve a proposed access and maintenance agreement for the Cloward Court subdivision as presented. Right, at 713 East Main Street, I guess.
Thank you.
I second.
Thank you. Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor? I'd offer other discussion, but we had no discussion to begin with, so
Aubrey?
we will,
Sorry.
sorry, go ahead.
Aubrey, what's your vote?
Oh, Aubrey.
Yes, I'm good.
Thank you, Aubrey.
You bet.
We will acknowledge Aubrey's agreement to pass that motion and move on. We'll close that item and move on to item number 2. The consideration of the proposed master development agreement for Cloward Court subdivision located at 713 East Main Street.
Yeah, so this master development agreement covers the maintenance agreement that you guys just approved as an exhibit. It covers the conditional use permit that you guys had approved earlier this year with the deviations, and then it covers a timeline. Sorry, let me find the timeline. It covers a timeline of when the infrastructure needs to be installed. It's within 2 years of the approval. Right here, sorry, right here, 2 years of the approval. And then we also outline that she has to have a building permit pulled for the conditional use permit of the single family home, pulled in April of 2026, I believe is what it says. Should have highlighted these so I could find them faster. Oh. Okay, so the construction plans were approved September 23rd, 2025. So she has to have the construction completed within 2 years of 2025.
The permit's June 25th of 2026.
Okay, June.
Yep,
Good catch. Thank you for finding that.
thank you.
Yep.
Hillary?
Okay. Well, since I messed up last time, maybe I would ask if Aubrey Durant online would have any questions or comments regarding this master development plan?
No, I don't.
Okay. Thank you, Aubrey. Deborah?
Yes.
I'm good with it. Okay. Jason?
Just to verify with Nicole, you're clear on the deadlines as far as, or the timelines of what's required there as far as the 2 year and what happens if that
Yeah.
doesn't get met?
So the building permit was June this year, right?
Correct.
And then have it built within 2 years of September,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just make sure you're clear on that piece because
Yeah, I
things
appreciate
get
that.
triggered otherwise, but that's the only question I
Yeah.
had was just making sure the applicant did.
I appreciate that extra time because we're still just humming along waiting for a contractor to help us with our infrastructure.
No other questions?
Okay. Mrs. Cloward, did you have anything that you wanted to add to the public record regarding your request?
I do not, but Shelby's great, just saying.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
She is awesome. I just wanted to make sure, because I don't know if neither Jason nor Deborah were here last time you visited us, so.
I think we're good.
Okay, is there any further discussion on the development agreement for
Not the chair.
our report?
If I point something out. Is that okay? In the MDA, that they necessarily just wait till tomorrow night.
If it's gonna go to the city council, we can wait until tomorrow. It's up to the chair.
It's just an error that I'm pointing out, but I think it was just an error.
If it's
It's up to you.
a simple error, it probably could be addressed and rectified tomorrow in tomorrow's discussion.
That's fine with me.
Sorry, I missed that, Derek. Thank you. So we will entertain a motion on this item.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the proposed master development agreement for Flower Court subdivision located at 713 East Main Street.
Thank you. So I have a motion.
Second.
Deborah? Jason will second it. Any further discussion? Okay. Aubrey? Can we get your vote on passing the motion that is before us?
Yes, you have my
Yes.
vote.
Okay, thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We will close that item and move on to item number 3, the proposed conditional use permit for Kelly Price to have up to 24 chickens on her residential property located at 594 Quirk Street, which is in the R121 zone.
Yeah, so this is definitely a large enough lot to have 24 chickens. Right now, 6 chickens are permitted, and then anything additional needs to be approved by planning commission. They do meet the open space requirement to have that many chickens in the R121 zoning. They can see their property here. They have 23,000 acres, 2,400 square feet, sorry.
Is
For
that the area they're
chickens.
supposing to have the chickens and then their house is in the front? That's what I
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
clarify.
so here's Quirk Street, and this is where they could actually keep the chickens. They can't have it anywhere else because it would be within that 100-foot.
Okay, that's great.
So they're here as well. You'd like to ask some questions?
I've got a couple of questions.
Deborah, then do you have some questions?
I don't.
Do you want to ask Shelby?
Or whoever.
Do you
I
want to?
I went past the property today to look at it. And so, my thoughts, so I couldn't really tell, there's actually quite a bit of traffic on that road when I went to go look, so I didn't get a chance to just pull in other than being a stalker in your front yard. But, I didn't notice fencing. I noticed fencing on the sides. So I saw what I'm assuming is the chicken coop in the back. So I'm just wondering, from my perspective as a neighbor, how the chickens will be contained. I did read that it said you're permitted for 6 hens. I didn't know what that means for how many chickens. It just said 6 hens. I can tell you that I personally would not vote for a rooster in a residential neighborhood because we haven't had them in my neighborhood and I'm also the same lot size. And that rooster never stopped. So I'm not a big fan of roosters, but I don't know if you're proposing a rooster or not.
No.
No rooster, okay.
And
That's-
there is a enclosed run with fencing in the back, not that full amount. But partial.
Okay,
It's
so
enclosed in a fence.
would they be in the enclosed area? Oh, okay. I just didn't see that big of a run. Okay, that's pretty much all I was just concerned about the rooster and enclosement, so.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Jason?
Just to clarify off her question, is it in city ordinance that they have to be enclosed? Because I know that's one of the things you stated here is that they have to be in a designated enclosure at all times.
No, it is not city ordinance. Thank you for pointing that out. I mean, obviously, we don't want them running around and getting into Brianna Briley's or Price Kelly's property, right? So they need to be fenced within their property. Usually free range chickens won't go that far from their enclosure.
I'm just considering, like I said, going back to neighbors, I personally don't have a problem with them having more chickens, other than if it starts to impact the other neighbors because the chickens do start to venture out. Then how does the city go back and enforce that and say, well, I'm permitted to have the chickens, but you can't necessarily control that. But that's one of the things here, we're stating that we're saying right here in this, that they will be confined to a designated enclosure at all times. Are we gonna hold them to that then? And how would we?
I mean, it's something that you can request them to do, and then.
Would you be open to making sure that they stay there?
Chickens do stay at home, but yeah, I mean, they currently are in a fence, but sometimes I take them to my garden with me. But they don't go far, because the chickens don't roam far. But yeah, like it's going to get around.
I feel like it's probably, it would just come down to if neighbors, you know, if they went into
I
the
don't
neighbor's
have really
property.
neighbors except the south,
Oh, yeah. I was
and
gonna
that
say
has
you
a
have some
fence there
neighbors there.
between the horses.
No, I mean, I don't see a problem with it, like you're saying, as long as they aren't going into the neighbors, and I think the way we'd enforce it is if they complained, you know. I would assume that if there was a complaint made, you would keep them in.
I think it says that in there also, if there's a complaint, then it can be readdressed.
Yeah, that, number 5 on the conditional list, the property shall be maintained in a clean and sanitary condition to prevent odor, pests, or nuisance impacts. So would you consider expanding your fenced area?
Yeah.
Okay, is that in your future plans?
Yeah, we have posts up already. Just don't have the fence against the rest of it, so yeah. Eventually, I mean, I don't have 24 chickens yet. Who knows when I will? If I will.
Do you have any other questions?
No,
Jason?
nope.
Aubrey? Or
No questions.
you are good?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So the 24 chickens, does that include babies or?
Yeah.
So that would include babies, and then if you found yourself over that, would you sell the babies or?
Well, I don't have a rooster, so I can't really
Oh,
propagate babies.
okay.
Have to buy them in that case.
We know who's shopping at Cal Ranch in the spring. We'll see you there. Okay, I don't have any concerns with this personally, or doesn't seem to be any conflicts with our city code, and the conditions seem reasonable, and I'm assuming Kelly has reviewed them all and has clarified any questions with Shelby, right? Okay. Super. I'll think that we will entertain a motion on this item.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to do it?
Oh, go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve the conditional use permit for up to 24 chickens at 594 Quirk Street, subject to the conditions that we discussed today.
Yes. As they're listed in the staff report, yes? Okay,
I second that motion.
thank you. Any further discussion? Aubrey? Can we get your
No,
vote?
yes, I vote for it. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, we will close that item. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Aubrey.
You're welcome.
Okay. We will move on to item number 4, which is listed on the agenda as the election of the planning commission officers. And where we are not fully represented, or
That's a question for Tyson. So in our code, it outlines at the beginning of every year, we need to elect our officers. Currently, we are short 2 with possibly 3, and so, yeah, it's gonna be a minute before we, fill all the seats. So Tyson, I don't know how you want to address.
maybe we should put something in the code that says, given that the planning and zoning commission is fully staffed at 5 recognized members, they will then have an election to,
It's just a matter of having a quorum. So that's,
Okay.
that's the crux here. So if we have a quorum, then we're okay to proceed.
so would Aubrey be able to vote on this?
Yes.
Okay, Okay, then, would we reelect after we're fully staffed, or would those conversations just stand until next year?
Ask that again, I'm sorry.
I mean, after we are fully staffed with all of our members at some point this year, would we consider a reelection, or would this election?
No, it would
stand?
stand as it was constituted at the time of the election.
Okay, have any of our commission members have any discussion or questions about that, concerns?
I don't have any concerns. I will state what I told you earlier. I think you're doing a great job sitting in that chair.
Thank you, Jason.
I. I'm gonna make that a motion and I'll second it.
Well, I think maybe then we can move forward with an election if nobody has any concerns besides me, and then we will entertain I guess a vote for the chair and the vice chair. Is that what they're still called? Okay. Does anybody want to volunteer to be the chair?
No. No.
So typically it's a nomination. Someone will nominate the chair, the vice chair, and then a second, and you have, whoever is nominated has to accept it.
No pressure.
I'll make a motion that to make you the chair, Sarah.
I second.
I appreciate that. I can accept that. I'm happy to accept that. I'm not sure if I'm qualified, but I appreciate that. And so, do we vote on that then?
Yeah, you just accept it and then all in favor.
Okay. I will accept being the chair, and I guess we will vote. Get a vote of all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Aubrey. Okay,
And
do
I'd
we,
like to make a motion to nominate Jason Hill for the vice chair.
I would vote the opposite and say you, but
I would like to second that.
Oh, him or me?
And,
Him.
oh,
Is that what you're seconding?
I will second Jason's nomination, because I know that there may be some struggles in attendance for you in the future. And I wish I could, I wish it was a better, I wish I had better foresight,
You know,
but
you'll have it.
we could vote on Jason's vice chair.
I'll accept, yes.
Okay,
All right, I second.
I will vote yes.
Aye.
All in favor?
Yes.
Okay,
Aye.
any opposed? Okay, well, that was incredibly uncomfortable and painful. Sorry, I couldn't make that more easy. We will close item number 4 and move on to item number 5, the approval of minutes from the November 18th, 2025 Planning Commission regular meeting. And the second part to that is the December 16th, 2025 Planning Commission regular meeting. So does anybody have any questions or concerns about the November 18th, 2025 meeting minutes? Have you had a chance
I
to
don't.
review them?
Yeah.
Okay,
I reviewed them, don't have any questions.
okay. Do we want to make a motion to accept those meeting minutes?
It's only December 16th,
16th.
it's not November.
Oh, sorry.
Did I leave it on that?
Okay. Let me retract that then. I apologize. Does anybody have has everybody had a chance to review the minutes from the December 16th, 2025 Planning Commission regular meeting?
Yes, and I had no question.
Okay,
No question.
all right, thank you. I read them a couple times and I might have I might have thought in my head that, yes, I did review 2 meeting minutes, but I've been in my email so many times, I just can't. I reviewed them. I don't have any concerns, so we will entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes from December 16th, 2025 Planning Commission.
You want me to make a motion?
Sure.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from December 16th, 2025 Planning Commission regular meeting.
Second.
Okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aubrey,
Yes, I'm in favor.
thank you. Okay, well, we will close that item and move on to item number 6, report from city staff.
I've got something cool to show you guys.
Yay!
Also, I want to remind you that you need to finish your training and send it to me.
How many times I started it?
Sorry if the music's loud. I went for it.
Wow,
Very nice.
So just a little
That is so
before and after of
fun.
Matthews Lane, and thought that'd be pretty neat to show you guys.
that is so fun. Did the city staff do that or did the city?
Yeah, I put it together.
You did? Do you have a drone?
No, we do have a drone. We had Aaron, one of the building inspectors, go out and fly it for us.
And then you snipped it together in
Can I
the
talk about
video?
the nomination? Can I talk about the nomination?
Oh, yes, please.
So through UAPA, you could nominate the city for asphalt projects, and I nominated Grantsville City for large asphalt project of the year and like the most tonnage of the year. And so a part of that is pictures and videos before and after. And so that's where that video came from, was a part of that nomination. It is a great, if you do win the nomination, you know, they'll tell a little bit about the city, a little bit about the project, where that's coming from, and then they give us an award and a plaque. So I thought that was a great opportunity to put us kind of on the map and get the word out there that we've created that for commercial corridor.
Yeah, thank you for the thoughtful process that I'm sure had a lot of steps, more than what you're describing, but that is pretty cool. And thank goodness we had good weather and that project was done so quickly. I was really impressed. That road is beautiful.
Yeah.
Now if they
Turned out
just
great.
redo Quirk. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, should not be snippet like that. But good job.
Yeah.
When do they announce their decisions on the nomination?
I think the 15th.
Of January?
Mhm.
Oh, super. Well, that would be great. Yeah, the city did a good job.
Would the gift possibly be more asphalt?
No, it's pretty neat. You stand in front of a really big crowd and they, you know,
That's awesome.
go over the project. So it's pretty cool.
'Cause there's a lot of stakeholders when it comes to roads and asphalt,
Mhm.
so much more than we can even fathom. Just here in Utah, there's just a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And I don't know if you guys know, but we are have been rated second in the nation for our roads and transportation system for like 3 years now. It's really amazing. I'm just so excited that you found a way to recognize your coworkers in the city and I'm appreciate that effort and recognizing them. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's really cool. Is there anything else that you'd like to bless us with? Bill, how are you?
Fantastic.
Oh, well, I know you are, but
Just really quick, the planning conference for the spring session is on April 8th through the 10th, I think, that first weekend of April. So if you'd like to put that on your calendars. In the fall, they do one on the Wasatch Front. In the spring, they do one off the Wasatch Front. So it's a little bit more of a commitment, but they try to send you someplace that is super cool or interesting, like Price, or just kidding. I love Price. I love Price. But this time it's in Bryce Canyon. So that could be fun. If you've never been, it's worth going. And the conference is always fantastic. So regardless of the venue.
Can you give those dates again?
Yeah, it's that first weekend in April. I was just looking at it.
So Bryce Canyon is the
April
one?
8th through the 10th. Yes. And so what we would do is it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'd drive down because it doesn't start until 1 p.m. So we'd get an early start and head down and then hit those first sessions, stay Wednesday night, and then Thursday all day. And then Friday we'd check out and come home because the sessions end at 1 p.m. So that's enough time for us to get home on that day. So let us know. It's actually really affordable for you guys to go down as citizen planners. And if we get 3, we get an even bigger discount. So if we can shoot for that. The other thing is that there are a lot of really cool things coming up. So stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled because there are just some really fun things in the works, conversations I'm having almost daily with different folks that are interested in coming into the city, hotels and other just fun venues. There's just all kinds of fun things going on. So stay tuned and yeah, we're excited. This is an exciting time to be in Grantsville and it's I'm very positive and optimistic about the future. It's going to be just so cool. So hang in there. We got this.
that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. You guys have any? Oh, I guess we will close that and then go to item number 7, open forum for planning commission. You guys have anything?
I don't have anything.
I just had one thing that I was thinking through and wanted just to bring up, I guess, to the commission. The last meeting we had was quite passionate, is one way I'd say it. And I think one of the things that was helpful, there was people that reached out after, was asking questions about the process and everything. And I think one of the things that I tried to do, and maybe I can do better, is we're walking through our process of determining how we're making our decision. I think is being vocal about what that means. And I know there was a question asked, why did we vote a certain way to another one of the commissioners? And I think that's important to show kind of that granularity and to vocalize what we're trying to work through, because people want to understand. And there was people that were frustrated and they had reasons to be frustrated, but ultimately we're here to see how the city code and everything is being met. And then that goes, recommendation can be carried forward to the city council. We just being able to communicate that vocally and have people understand what that thought process is I think is really important. Because just saying no or yes to a vote without kind of giving that kind of clarification can be really confusing and frustrating. I can do better at it. I tried to do that during that meeting, but I think that's something that as we try to work through that, especially when people are concerned, it'll help people understand the process. That doesn't mean they're going to like the answer, but it does mean that they can kind of see what that looks like. Because I think it is something that we're here for. We're here representing the city and trying to help people, get what they want. And that can be what the code is. It doesn't necessarily because someone has a certain feeling that it can be weighted in there, but it has to be based on facts and what that's backed up by, not just, I don't like this, so we're not going to do it type thing. And if we don't explain that, it can be perceived that way. There's my thoughts.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Jason. I struggled a lot after the last meeting too, and I know Deborah has too.
I
and-
didn't know we were gonna address that here, so I mean, I'm happy to comment if you want, but I'll save it for after, but yeah, I did have a struggle last time, and, I guess probably I need to learn the process more, and I kind of feel like that was the most I'd ever talked at a meeting, prefacing my potential vote.
I thought you did a great job that way.
Yeah,
and
I
that's why
feel
said
like
was
I
trying to look
couldn't
at
have
it myself.
expressed my reasons any further. And so I guess that's what's frustrating for me, is not knowing how to, not wanting to see things go to a discussion on Facebook or social media. I want to be able to put my 2 cents worth in and feel like it's a good vote. Just not sure how to do it. I'll learn, potentially.
It's really hard being a public figure and everybody is taking low jabs and you know, saying stuff on Facebook. It's really, really hard. And we do try to be transparent, and at least here we have rules and regulations
Yeah.
that we have to take
That's
into
the thing, we do have to
consideration.
take those into consideration, and I feel like we're extremely good at listening, like with you guys wanting to have extra chickens. Like, I live in Grantsville, we all live in Grantsville, we have certain things we want, and I don't see a problem with extra chickens as long as they don't bug your neighbors, and I think that's the whole point. We can give in and do concessions on things, even if they're not exactly how code is, but we do have certain standards that we have to stick to,
And I will say, I thought you did a great job, Debbie. This was not, it was me,
Oh,
this is
no,
my
I-
personal reflection
I
of what I tried to
appreciate
look
what you
at.
guys are doing tonight, and trust me, I know what you're doing. I'm aware, and I appreciate it.
And I appreciate it too. I could echo, you know, feeling like sometimes it's perceived that we are reacting to a situational issue or item when it's involved with a lot of discussion, and I've wanted to just kind of go back in our history and kind of document, you know, this is the type of issue that we've addressed. And this was our resolve on it, and try to, you know, come up with reasoning as to why we can defend that, and then use that as a blueprint going forward. But who in the world has time to do that? And so just going back and reading those minutes and reflecting on those and absorbing those after the meeting has been really good too. So I appreciate Nicole providing those minutes and doing such a good job. And it does give me an opportunity to reflect on, without maybe so much emotion, reflect on the decisions that we're making, what we're basing it off of when we're looking at those minutes. So I appreciate the staff support so much on that. You know, we just can do what we can do the best that we can and just move forward. And but I will definitely personally try to be better in sticking with with only what we have oversight over, and letting all the rest of it go. Thank you for that, Jason. Is there any other discussion? Aubrey, did you have anything for the commission?
No, I don't.
Okay, we will close that item then. Thank you, Aubrey. And open up number 8, report from City Council.
Well, city council hasn't met yet. That's tomorrow.
Yes.
So starting out a new year with a new mayor and 2 new council members tomorrow. So we'll saddle up and get ready for a fantastic 2026.
Congratulations and good luck. I viewed your agenda and
Yeah, no, that should be
good
great.
stuff. Good stuff. Thank you for being here, Mayor Hammond.
And Councilman.
And
Paul.
Councilman Derek over there that I can't hardly see behind the podium, but that'll be good times. Thank you for being so optimistic for 2026, Fred. Appreciate it. Yeah. So nothing else? Okay, fantastic. We will close that and we will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aubrey?
Aye.
All right. We will adjourn. Thank you.